The fact that hippos have skin that is so sensitive to the sun, making them nocturnal grazers, may be linked to their ancestors. They're related to whales. These massive creatures need not fear the dark. They have no predators. And anyway, the buffalo is busy with something else. It's in particular the smaller hunters, like the mongooses, that rely on the cover of darkness. The hippo has to devour at least 40 kilograms of vegetation every night, which only accounts for 1 to 1.5% of its body weight. Lions and crocodiles will generally avoid each other. Generally. Lions will indeed protect their young or their dinner carcasses against crocodiles, but don't normally consider them to be prey. Perhaps these lions were just after an adrenaline kick. A new day dawns, and with it the start of the greatest drama of the Masai Mara. The first wildebeest reached the river region. Behind them is an 800-kilometer energy-draining migration. It's far greener here than in the overgrazed Serengeti. In the Masai Mara, the rain and drought periods are less extreme than in the southern Serengeti. Heavy thunderstorms keep ensuring a supply of fresh water, which benefits the green vegetation. Before the animals embark on the most difficult part of their journey, crossing the river, they enjoy a rest and take the edge off their hunger. They specialize in short grass. It replenishes itself relatively quickly, but is grazed to nothing in a short time, which is why these animals keep searching for new pastures. Their broad mouths, large incisors, and mobile lips make them the perfect lawn mowers. For some, though, the luscious green came too late, and it doesn't take long before they're discovered. For the vultures, wildebeests that die of exhaustion are a feast. Ruppel's vultures specialize in large carrion, such as wildebeest. The marabou may be larger than them, but the vulture's sharp curved beaks are far superior, both as meat-cutting tools and weapons. These feathered scavengers do not like sharing. Some are so involved in infighting they forget to eat. But these quarrelsome creatures provide an important service to the Masai Mara. By stripping carcasses, often right down to the bare bones, they prevent the spread of epidemic diseases. When they're not fighting, Ruppel's vultures can devour as much as a fifth of their own body weight in one sitting. That can be 1 to 2 kilograms. Having eaten their fill, they find taking off a bit cumbersome. Together with the first wildebeest, we see many zebras arriving in the Masai Mara. Zebras eat the longer, tougher grass, which opens up the way for the wildebeest to get to the shorter grass that's rich in nutrients. As compensation, the enormous herds of wildebeest provide protection for the zebras against attackers. It's normally the zebras that go down to the river first. And they have been waiting for this moment. Crocodiles know from experience where the animals will cross the river. Driven by thirst, the exhausted travellers make their way to the water. As long as the crocs are moving, they will be detected in good time. The lions have also taken up their positions and have already had a successful hunt. But it's not enough for the full pride. The lions know exactly which points on the river are the easiest for the zebras and wildebeest to cross. While some of the lionesses keep a watchful eye on the young, others are closely watching out for the arrivals by the river. The lionesses, mostly mothers and daughters, sisters, aunts and nieces, form the hunting party. Crocodiles may not be quite as social, but later they will need each other as well. More and more wildebeest gather on the opposite bank. They're facing the greatest challenge of their long journey. The steep banks alone that line the Mara in many places are hard to overcome. But the wildebeest have no choice. Down by the river, the life-saving herd becomes a liability. Hundreds of animals push their way forwards, leaving no opportunity for escape. The underwater hunters are on their way. There is simply no end to this sumptuous meal. The wildebeest are well aware of the dangers, but they have to get through. The river literally puts obstacles in their way, and those rocks are often deceptively slippery. Once the first animals have dared to enter the water, there's nowhere to go but forward. The crocodiles try to attack the open flanks. If they get too close to the thick of it, they're at risk themselves. Now the wildebeest have to run the gauntlet. They have managed to reach the safety of the bank. But some didn't make it. The wildebeest summon their last reserves of strength. Their ability to leap is their only chance.